What up, space cadets? Now, I might not have been alive when they invented spaceships, but these classic homages have always been an instant buy for me. But should they? Uh-oh, will Adam write more than just observational humor in this one? You'll just have to wait and see, as I gotta talk about space first. Classic space. Baby space. There's a baby in there. Seriously, who sent these babies up into space? I'll admit, it's a funny bit, but they're heading into the sun kind of quick, and the cameras are pointed inside the shuttle. But 43 concurrent viewers. That's NASA for you. All right, I'm gonna stop begging for attention like it's 2011 and talk about this set. So this set is a bit of a bundle. The models are all microscale versions of classic space sets. The rocket, the launch pad, and baby crib are all from 1978's Alpha rocket base. This clone turbo tank is actually honoring 1982's mobile rocket transport. And this tiny ship is most likely pulling from 1979's Galaxy Explorer. That's a wide range of references, all in one tiny box that you gotta spend over $200 to get. Or had to. You can't get this thing anymore. Let's start off with the first thing we're sending into space, my rocket, and your baby. Not much to say on these things, they're quick builds and sit together rather nicely. The rocket can be nestled on the spiky launching pad or transported on the turbo rover. Glad that they paired these up. Speaking of the tank itself, this thing is accurately bouncy and ready to fly once Corporal Steve accidentally hits the ignition. Compared to the older counterpart, I'm surprised how many pieces they borrow over after shrinking this thing down. The ladder, steering, and loudspeakers are almost all identical, yet it still screams micro build. When getting Mini, I wonder if the designers plan to keep specific pieces from the old sets, that way our brain recognizes what it's pulling off in the new ones. But I'm not from Europe, so who knows? A great little surprise are these baby figs in space. I think it's funny that we do have the micro fig size ready to go, but instead they went with baby astronauts. It's so wild, but the babies fit in well with the size of the build, so why not? The crib control center is decked out in stickers, probably the only downside, and Brickset agrees with me. We all want printed pieces, don't we? But instead we gotta play arts and crafts with our rockets. What a joke! Finally, Galaxy's littlest explorer. Talk about the ultimate crib. I wouldn't tussle with this baby astronaut. Very few pieces, but the important ones from classic space are there, so it gets the job done. All in all, I think these represent the past very well, and this set is a great tribute to an ancient theme. And that's the first half of my review. Alright, hold my hand, because I'm climbing the soapbox. So, we know what they're doing here, right? This is a fantastic little set that a lot of older folks will want, and can purchase with their disposable income. And they've done a couple of these already. The Blacktron Cruiser, Lake Tahoe, Magisto's Magical Sweatshop. I love these things, but I'm always annoyed that they're buried underneath price thresholds. They're not always exclusive. The bigger sets like Eldorado Fortress or Lion Knight's Castle do get thrown up on store shelves. But those are also both over $200. It's like there's a price barrier for anything that dared release before the millennium. Look, I'm not about to argue with Denmark's top financial analysts. You sell these because kids back then are adults right now and can afford it with their law degrees. Ugh. Anyone who's over 40 is a lawyer. That's how it works in my brain. From a business standpoint, it's smart, but I think there should be some type of happy middle ground. IMO, this compilation set, could have been a great example. Not its price point, but its content. This is just a grab bag of old sets, some not even exact duplicates. But since it's so varied, I dare say it isn't as exclusive as the exact homages, and therefore can stand a price deduction, or even just normal availability. Minus $160. I feel like you can keep these grab bag microscales at the working man's price, and the exact replicas a bit higher. With those, I do appreciate seeing how current designers update older sets to fit in with modern designs. That's cool. But for something like this that's taken a bit more liberties, they should keep it affordable for a teenager. Let them investigate the old theme, get curious. Maybe that'll send them towards the replicas. Or to eBay. Uh-oh, someone's not going to college. And on that note, I think they should definitely do more of these. It's a great concept. It honors a theme instead of only picking one box to replicate. They should also experiment with 90s themes too. Imagine an adventurer's desert box with a tomb, a temple, and a scorpion tracker. Or maybe even a 1999 Star Wars box with microscale ships from the first line. A little, hey, remember this set that isn't too specific, ain't too large, and readily available for little Jimmy in between Fortnite sessions. But they already got him there too, didn't they? So that's my little soapbox rant. I want smaller sets with worse replications made by companies who pay less so we can play more, and I'm not kidding. Thanks, Sonic. Yeah, they're both blue, get it? Forgive me if I got a little wordy on this one. I realize these studless minis are a great place for me to get more in-depth about my LEGO hot takes. So get ready for more whining. Yeah, LEGO should cost less. Ooh, what a spicy one. Alright, I'm gonna go tune into that live stream. We're already at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's only getting hotter. Goodbye.